of his two characters with Robin, potentially trying to out-projectile Rob. I don't know how this is going to play out, but I think the big factor is going to be the interactions between the two projectiles. Because as we saw right there, Retrobot, Rob with that neutral B, I believe it's just going to go through everything that Robin has to throw at him. I don't think Gyro is the same story though, but we're going to see. Retrobot putting on a quick 60% here, and just keeping Rev in the corner, though, or Kev in the corner, although, as we've talked about multiple times before, Kev is no stranger to putting himself in that position here. And trying to extend it with another Arc Fire, narrowly missing, but Kev managing to slip on by and get back into center stage here. Ooh, a very, I'd call it a risky Nosferatu. But potentially expecting Retrobot to shield. I mean, you saw him go for the up smash out of shield there. Kev having a good read on it. But now, in disadvantage, almost getting hit by that laser. Retrobot told me earlier he loves hitting people off stage with that laser because people just are never expecting it. And yeah, I mean, that's something that Retrobot is just so unbelievably good at doing. He's just so good at knowing where exactly you're going to drift when you're in disadvantage, just like forcing you to air dodge or expend your double jump to avoid either laser or gyro, depending on if you're above or below him. But ooh, very good use of the sword there, or I believe that was that a book. Either way, though, Retrobot gonna even it up real quick, and now we're sitting at 2 stocks apiece. And now Kev in a very comfortable position. Arc fire to back air, putting on a quick 38%. And now that lingering back air once again. Been seeing a lot of that this tournament. But going for another Nosferatu, I did not know that had such little lag. Oh yeah, just standing on the ledge, or waiting on the ledge too long. Retrobot's absolutely going to capitalize on that. But now, he lands the gyro hit, but he does not take the opportunity to get a Rob combo. Instead, just choosing to play at the mid-range. I guess Retrobot's just been pretty comfortable trading projectiles. Although, yeah, at 140%, you definitely have to be scared of a lot more than projectiles. Doesn't matter how heavy you are. That is not a ideal position to be in. But going for this spike with the up B, missing it, but then getting a spike with down air is Kev. Only doing 13%, and now off stage. Yeah, trying to get back onto the platform, but Retrobot just scouting out with the forward air. And now we're going to see if Kev can convert this advantage state into more percent. He's just B-reversing, moving all over Retrobot here. Not afraid of these boxing options that he has, but Retrobot, we just see, like, fishing for the nair as always. Throwing out gyro. A very interesting, I thought that was a very interesting interaction there, because throwing out gyro makes it very difficult to be on the ground as Kev, and just like using up air to cover the expected jump attempt, because you're right above, with the platform right above you, you know, it's going to be a lot harder to like land aerials on your shield, of course, and you know, with a disjoint like Robin's sword, you can still hit characters through platforms, but it certainly is a lot more difficult, and with a giant up air like Rob's, you can very easily punish those attempts. But now Kev not at too much of a deficit, but certainly at kill percent. Of course, putting Retrobot in kill percent now, passing the 100% is both of these players. And it looks like the back air 2-frame, that hitbox is absolutely gigantic, lingers for forever, and Retrobot knows it. Taking game 1 from the loser's side. If this keeps up, we're going to be seeing a reversal. Going to Hollow Bastion. This is an interesting pick. I do believe the blast zones are the same on Hollow Bastion as they are on Small Battlefield. I could be wrong. But certainly the platform layout is going to be the reason for this counter pick. And I'd like to I'd like to see Kev put that into action here. And just playing pretty solidly, pretty neutral heavy. Ooh, there's going to be several. Wow, 3 arc fires. How much percent was that? But, okay, I'm sorry, but that laser bouncing off of the ground has got to be one of the dumbest things in this entire game, I swear. But suddenly, Retrobot finding himself at 150%, and yeah, for it doesn't matter if it's Leffen or not, that's going to kill. But now Kev just releasing shield a little bit too early. And Retrobot missing the edgeguard attempt. Looks like whatever Kev's plan was for this game too is working out very well for him. And an up smash not going to take it, but putting on a good deal of percent. And a down smash catching the second landing attempt. And now Kev is in a very scary position. You really want to try. Oh yeah, that's going to take your stock as a side B. I was going to say you really want to try and get as much percent as you can before your first stock drops. But 23% is still fine. And, you know, like, as much as it may seem like Retrobot is just, like, pressuring Kevin, like, holding him so much in the corner, you know, you see, like, he gets these 1 or 2 hit combos and then, like, maybe resets it. But, like, Kev always seems to find his way back on stage. He always seems to, like, snake his way back inside of, but in between all of Retrobot's projectiles here. Just like I was talking about earlier, actually managing to hit a tall character like Rob with that down air because you have a sword, you can poke through the platforms there. And, you know, you'll see a lot of zoner characters like Rob just try to hang out underneath platforms to dissuade the opponent from jumping in with aerials. But Kev able to finesse that down air. Very strong spacing. Missing picking up the gyro, though. But, yeah, the up smash is definitely going to be punished with Retrobot's up smash of his own. And now Retrobot has swung the match into his own favor. We're going to see how much extra credit he can get off of this. 20%, 30%, and advantage state here. Very good placement of the gyro. And a back air is going to put Kev into a very precarious situation. And, oh my god, yeah, down air. Yeah, that down air is so incredibly active. It's such a gigantic move. Honestly, I think it's better than Sephiroth's down air. Just because of how wide it is, makes it so much more difficult to recover against Rob, because it's going to catch 2 frames so much better. You know, with Sephiroth's, characters will stick their hand out, but sometimes they'll be just like a little bit too far away from the ledge for the sword sword to actually like land them because it's pretty thin. But not an issue at all with Rob. And now we are in a 1-1 situation, or sorry, my bad, 2-0 situation in the favor of Retrobot. And Kev taking us back to Hollow Bastion. He was doing very well in that first stock, but then Retrobot just somehow found his groove, and he just kind of decimated the last 2 stocks of Kev. And starting off just as strong, trying to go for a very early down air. That absolutely would have killed. Would have been a very explosive start for Retrobot, and possibly signified the reset, but Kev suddenly putting Retrobot into even higher percentage. And a back air. Close to killing, but not going to do it. Oh, but a side B is absolutely going to take it. Yeah, with a character like Robin, you don't have any hitboxes on your up B there. So while the entire distance while you're traveling, you're just like very, very vulnerable. And with super lingering moves like Rob's side B, you're absolutely going to be exploited in that sense. But oh no, tragic, the gyro being hit up by the arc fire and actually anti-airing Kev. And now Retrobot putting Kev into kill percents. Don't know how this game suddenly just like seemingly got out of Kev's hands. And oh no, unfortunate DI on the up air, and Retrobot only now just passing 100%. He's got to be feeling good about himself. And just like, oh my goodness, just like Rob Vortex, Kev cannot get away from this. And oh man, this is this is not looking good for Kev. Yeah, now Retrobot has lapped him in percent from third stock to first stock. Possibly an up air. All right, a forward air. Not going to take it. Oh, but the book snipe. All right, I mean, it's doable. It's not not impossible. But I do think we might be looking at a reset, and that's going to do it. A 3-0 for the first set of grand finals here. Retrobot taking that just even more handily as the games went on. So we're gonna see if